Hey guys, it's Miko from ML Sound Lab and welcome to the ultimate CHUG comparison between all the ML Sound Lab amped plugins. Let's check it out. Okay, so here at ML Sound Lab we've been making these amp sim plugins for a little bit over 2 years now. We have quite many of them out and I've always wondered which of these has the best CHUG in them. CHUG being that high gain palm mute sound that is sometimes the perfect thing and exactly what you're looking for in an amplifier. So we're just talking about the amplifier in this comparison. So to keep it fair, we'll be using the same cabinet for all of this. We're actually going to be using the Miko plugin with a mega oversized cabinet, just a 57 on it. Now, there will be one big limitation, and that is not using a drive pedal with any of these amplifiers. This is just to keep the comparison fair, where some of these amplifiers actually sound amazingly tight and chug without any boosts, and some of them will only kind of chug when you use a drive. So to keep this comparison fair, there will be no boosts. I understand many of you people that absolutely love the chug sounds, only use boosts, but hey, I'm trying to keep this comparison fair. Okay, here is the tier list of all the amplifiers we will be shooting out. We have the Fluff 2C, we have the ML5, we have the flagship Brownie, we have amped GNR, we have the free Roots 5034, we have the Baseford plugin CB4, we have amped Duper Super Duper, and we have amped Arc. And the reason for choosing these 8 amplifiers is simply experience. We do have some amplifiers like the Dual, for example, that is a high gain amplifier that will not do a tight palm mute chug without a drive pedal, so it's kind of pointless to have it in this comparison. But these 8 will be the big performers here. Okay, starts out with the tough one between these two Cali amplifiers. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Fluff 2C on this one. The ML5, it actually can sound tighter, but the voicing of it is slightly more sterile and doesn't have that raw aggression of the Fluff 2C. I would just always leave the ML5 slightly lower in the mix, and for that reason I'm just gonna go with the Fluff 2C. Both of them sound actually really good. Okay, let's face it, amp GNR just doesn't have enough gain without a boost to kind of be in the chug territory here. Also, the Brownie it sounds so perfect every time. I can hear the bits, I can hear the bass, I can hear the treble, and the big dynamic is very, very pleasant sounding. I think it's gonna be one of the best ones here. Let's jump to the next one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with the CB4 here. The Roots 5034, once again with a boost, it could be tighter, but it does have a loose low end. It actually has so much drive, so much gain to it that it's very difficult to control. So the CB4, just straight out of the box, if you tweak it just a little bit with the EQ knobs, it's pretty damn perfect in the mix. CB4 is the winner here. Okay, Duper versus Arc. This is a tough one because I love both of these amp sims a lot. They were some of the first ones we ever made because I wanted to rush to make these amazing amplifiers. Now, I'm gonna have to go with the Duper on this one. It's tighter, it has more gain, and it's more controllable with the EQ. Something that I sometimes don't like about the Arc is that the EQ controls, they kind of are weird, slightly in a different way. They kind of work differently than on most amplifiers, but you can get it sounding tight and stuff like that. But it's just, I just like Duper slightly more. Sorry, Arc. Okay, it's time for the semi-final. We have Fluff2C versus Flagship. And then we have CB4 versus the Duper. Okay, it's getting pretty difficult at this point. This is more just an opinion. Now, the Fluff2C has that raw aggression that most people love. Not everyone, but most people love it. But I'm just gonna have to go with the Flagship Brownie with this one. I love the raw aggression of the Fluff2C, don't get me wrong, and this is a very close one, but I just prefer the Flagship in the mix right now. Could be just this specific mix, but I can hear the low end just correctly, I can hear the mids just nicely biting through, and the high end palm mute is so pleasant sounding. It's just very, very good. Both of them are actually very good. Okay, the CB4 is the clear winner here for me personally. I love the Super Duper, but I just always have to boost the mids on that amplifier. It's so scooped, and even when you boost the mids, you can't get any more of it. So if you ever think about putting it in the mix, I think the CB4 just sits in the mix perfectly, similarly to the Flagship. Yeah, CB4, that's the winner here. Okay, it's time for the final comparison. We have Amped Flagship Brownie Amp Sim versus Amped CB4. Let's check it out. I don't know what to do. Both of them sound amazing. Both of the amplifiers are very tweakable. You can probably make them sound pretty much identical. I would say Flagship Brownie is more British sounding, while CB4 maybe more American sounding, but you can definitely tweak them to sound pretty much however you want, both of them. These are some of the best amp sims we have. Okay, I think I'm ready for the official announcements. The winner of the 2022 Amped CHUG comparison between Emo Sound Lab amp sims is Amped Flagship. Thank you so much for watching the video. Just want to quickly remind you that we are doing Black November right now. So all of these plugins and many more are 50% off in our store. Also, if you are a previous customer, we appreciate loyal customers with a loyalty 20% off extra discounts if you've spent more than $100 on our store. So go get the plugins right now. Now is the best time to get them. Thank you for watching the video. See you on the next one. Bye bye. I've been Miggy Mike.